Welcome to Dark Hours FM. Tonight, you'll hear the wind carry whispers of an old legend, a tale buried in the soil of a quiet village, a tale that rides again in a haunting modern continuation of the Sleepy Hollow legend. The story follows Elias Crane, a descendant of Ichabod Crane, who arrives in the historic village to teach American folklore. The timing is ominous. The coldest October in 30 years, and the village maintains an unsettling atmosphere despite its seemingly quiet facade. The old church still chimes at dusk, the forest creak in the wind, and most significantly, the covered bridge where Ichabod Crane disappeared still stands as a silent witness to past horrors. Elias's connection to the supernatural begins at the Van Tassel cottage near the forest's edge, the very location of Ichabod's disappearance. At precisely 1:13 a.m., he encounters the legendary Headless Horseman, described as a dark figure on a jet-black steed, carrying something round and wet under its arm. The encounter leaves tangible evidence, scorched fence marks, and 3 jagged slashes on his door, though these mysteriously vanish before the sheriff can verify them. The locals' reaction is telling. They offer no explanations, only knowing glances. Driven by these events, Elias launches into extensive research, discovering yellow journals in the library basement. These documents reveal Ichabod's first-hand account of the horseman, describing the entity in chilling detail. He spoke without a mouth, and his eyes were hollow flames. More disturbing is the pattern Elias uncovers. Every 50 years, someone connected to the Crane bloodline vanishes. The documents suggest the horseman's purpose isn't mere violence, but something more profound. He doesn't kill, he removes, as if undoing a mistake. The supernatural activity escalates with each passing night. Elias finds hoofprints across his hardwood floors and experiences increasingly vivid dreams of the rider. His attempts at protection, including cameras, traps, and salt lines, prove ineffective against the supernatural force. The galloping sounds grow closer, and mysterious whispers become more intense as Halloween approaches. The climactic confrontation occurs on Halloween night at the covered bridge. Elias arrives, prepared with a lantern and crucial historical documents. The original pact papers, signed by Ichabod in blood, written in an ancient forgotten language. The horseman appears from the fog, riding a horse with eyes like dying stars, and wielding a supernatural sword that both shimmers and absorbs light. Despite Elias's attempt to use the ancient documents, reading them aloud only briefly stops the horseman. The pause is momentary before the final, inevitable swing of the sword that never missed. The aftermath is characteristically mysterious. Elias vanishes, leaving only his still-burning lantern by the bridge. There's no blood or body, just a trail of ash leading into the woods and a warning carved into tree bark. I chase not for vengeance, but because I must. Another will run, another will fall. The Hollow remembers. This message suggests the horseman's actions are bound by some ancient obligation rather than simple revenge. The story's impact on Sleepy Hollow is profound and lasting. The townspeople now hurry past the bridge at dusk. Children avoid it entirely, and the Crane family name has become taboo. The legend has evolved from a historical curiosity into a present danger, with the possibility that anyone could be the horseman's next target. This modern interpretation adds layers to the original tale, suggesting that supernatural forces don't simply fade with time, but adapt and strengthen. The cyclical nature of the curse, the connection to bloodlines, and the mysterious pact documents all hint at a deeper, more complex mythology than the original story presented. The horseman is portrayed not as a simple vengeful spirit, but as an entity bound by ancient obligations, fulfilling a purpose that spans generations. The tale serves as a warning that in Sleepy Hollow, history isn't just remembered, it actively hunts the living,